Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor, and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Capricorn. If Capricorn is your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then this is a message for you. All right, let's get started. So tonight we have the 10 of Discs, which has everything to do with wealth. Okay, and let's see what these tea leaves have to say tonight. And so, if you have not subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. All right. And it is free to subscribe. I'm supposed to always say that one. Okay, this is funny because the other day in one of my comments on one of my videos, somebody was like, it looks like Fred Flintstone. And literally this looks like Fred Flintstone right here with the hair and the face, the nose, like the cartoon. That is so funny. I thought that was so specific. I was like, wow, that is very specific. That person has a good eye. Well, now they've manifested this one in here. So I would just take this one as, a really hard-working person. Definitely. And I forget, was he hardworking? I feel like maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was, I don't know. I remember, I think, anyways, I'm trying to recall. I believe that he broke rocks at the mine. Was that what his job was? But whatever it is, I feel like somebody who maybe is a hard worker, perceives himself to be a hard worker, is coming up on a time where there is a break. Okay, some kind of vacation. A vacation coming soon. Okay, so I imagine some time to actually like sit down, relax, enjoy. And we do have that 10 of Discs. So yeah, it seems like there are the funds, the resources, the money there that maybe, you are going to have a little weekend off. Maybe go on a little trip, or maybe you're going on a full vacation. And if you are going to, the ocean or something like that, you can take me right along with you. I would love to go. Thank you. All right, let's see. We also have a 17 right here, and that's really standing out. I'm going to keep moving this before we kind of look at the other. Okay, so we have a dolphin. Okay, we have an A and an S. As. Maybe it's initials. Okay. Kind of looks like the all-seeing eye a little bit. Okay, but what I'm really seeing here is, well, now first I was like, okay, it looks like it's maybe a unicorn, but I don't think so, because when I moved it, it looks like a bull, and you can see the horns. But these ones look like, it's like Taurus. Like, okay, it's a bull, but it's also like very much Taurus, because we have the head and we have the horns here, but then they're repeated up here. So I feel like there's definitely a Taurus person in your life. Okay. A Taurus person. We also have a heart. So some kind of emotional attachment, some kind of emotional connectedness, entanglement of some kind. I almost feel like this is somebody who, I don't know, like I almost like maybe they weren't very serious. You weren't very serious with them. Maybe this was kind of a dalliance. But I feel like for whatever reason, you continued to kind of be in each other's orbit. And I feel like there's just been, it has grown into a thing. Okay. I don't know if you are together. I don't know, you know, maybe this isn't like your primary relationship. Maybe this is somebody you haven't really met, but like, you know, you communicate with them. Or maybe it is somebody who lives in your area and, you know, you see them and it just, you know, where you thought like this is on paper or even just, you know, like on the surface, we definitely do not complement each other. This is not it for me. It doesn't feel, you know, like it would, the two vibes are just not, it's kind of off, right? But deep down, I feel like there really is like quite a deep attraction. And yeah, I'm looking at the heart here. It looks like a heart, but it also looks like a rooster, if you can see. So I kind of am thinking, you know, this is kind of like a little bit, it's almost like a wake-up call. I think that you've been going about your business. You've been doing your thing. Obviously, you are doing well at work. You're doing well with the finances. Maybe you have your own business or, you know, you're post work. You're in your retirement era. And, you know, you're doing pretty good. You feel pretty confident that things are at least, you know, getting paid. You're not worrying too much about things. And all of a sudden, you meet this person, you know, and it's like, I don't know, it's very abrupt, right? It happens quickly. And you know, I don't know that this necessarily has to be romantic. It could be that this is a friend. This is somebody who you've met. Their aura, their vibe, the way that they live, it just seems so alien to you, but it is also like so kind of intoxicating. It really draws you in. But it makes you also kind of look at your life, and it is like this alarm going off. And it's like, what am I doing? What have I been doing with myself? I just kind of live in this one mode. And I'm good at it. And I like it. It's pretty good. I thought it was like how I wanted things. But then this like kind of like jet stream like comes through your life, right? All of a sudden. And it's like all of this fresh air is coming through. It's bringing in new weather patterns, the temperature's all weird, you know, and it's like, ooh, I didn't even realize this is possible. I didn't even know that this was out here for me. I didn't know people lived like this, really, you know, and I think it really, with a Taurus person, I think often it's kind of almost off-putting because it can feel almost like narcissism with them. But they are so much themselves and so into what they're doing. They're self-assured in a way that feels almost kind of like, I don't know, like they're flaunting it, or they're like, you know, just always talking themselves up, or you know, whatever it is, like they're just a show off of some kind. But really, I think what it comes down to is that they really just like what they're doing, and they're not afraid to show that they enjoy themselves. They're happy to be doing what they're doing. They're not going to let people like tear them down or make them feel shameful or guilty or wrong about, you know, their kind of maybe eccentric or ostentatious or, you know, whatever kind of lifestyle. And for a Capricorn, you know, that can be kind of like really like, ooh, it's really a lot. I'm not used to this. I kind of just, you know, I do my thing and keep my head down. I kind of, you know, where it comes when you involve business or numbers or routines or, you know, whatever, these kinds of things that we're really good at doing. Yeah, we'll speak up. You know, and I say will because I am an ascendant Capricorn. I very much identify with my Capricorn placement. But, you know, I think that to be like overly kind of colorful and I don't know, kind of just adorned with the pleasures of life and the trivialities and you know, the pomp and circumstance, not so much, but to be near it, within it, be around somebody who's about it, that feels like you're transported, right, to a whole other dimension. You can easily get lost in their universes. And so I think that this relationship, this emerging friendship, this person who is just, I mean, absolutely captivating. You don't exactly know what they're doing or what they will do or why are they doing this? It's hard to say, but it seems like they're enjoying it, right? Maybe I want to enjoy a little something. Maybe I want to find something that I like. Yeah. And you know, you deserve it. Don't you? I think so. All right, let's see. Okay, so now we have, it reminds me of Orpheus, okay? We have the person, oops, I touched it, my bad. It looks like they're wearing a dress or like a toga, some kind of wrap, right? And it looks like they have some kind of little harp or a lyre or, I think that's what the lyre is. I forget. But if you know the myth of Orpheus or the artwork, right? The symbolism artwork. I forget I think it's a lyre. It's like a little harp looking thing. It's very fancy looking. So we have the Orphic Mysteries, my favorite. Although I have no abilities mathematically, so it's difficult. I love music. I'm a devotee to music, but I don't make music. I have no talent in that way. But yes, I do. I feel like there is quite a devotion to this deeper work, but I think it's through exploration. And I feel like this Taurus person, this bull type of person, really has kind of, and we have the house right here. You can see the little house, and I can feel like you're leaving home base a little bit, going out into the great unknown, maybe even venturing out at night to go see some kind of live music, to go to places that are vibrant and loud and, exciting and theatrical and can really have an atmosphere sort of like just pulsating through it, right? These are not usually the places that us Capricorns find ourselves too often. But I think that there is this real sense of wanting to get out of the normal loop of things, to venture out from your kingdom and to see what the world has, what is going on out there. Even in just the last few years, things have changed so much. And I know we feel like we've gone right back to what it was like before those, shall remain unnamed times that we all went through. But things are not exactly the same. The world has changed in a lot of ways. We're just like, I think we're just still really happy to be out there and once more. And yeah, in some ways, yes, everything kind of feels back to normal. But I do think that there are a lot of different things happening. A lot of stuff, kind of dissipated. And so in the wake of all of that, things have had to kind of change, and I don't know about you, but I feel like even during that time, I just feel so much older now than I was before. And so, these younger people, they have things going on. Our older generations, we are, kind of stepping into the place and building up things once more. And, I'm just, the city that I really call home, which is Minneapolis, a lot has changed. I mean, it just absolutely just there. And if you know anything about like the last years, the things that happened, a lot of stuff shut down, things burned down, and even just the landscape of music venues and things it's all different. So I feel like it's probably similar in most places. Maybe not as, maybe it's not exactly the same, but things have changed. Okay, so we're getting with the times. We're going out there. We're seeing what's going on, and I think that you are feeling excited about this. I mean, it really is such a shift, and it's funny because we really do forget. It just takes just a small change in our life, a decision made, and it all could just appear so different. It could feel so different. Sometimes we need that. Oh my goodness, do we need that? So I challenge you. You don't have to go out at night. Even if I heard this, I would say, you know what? I'm not going. It has to be in the afternoon, okay? If it's in the afternoon, I will be there. But if it's after 7, I will not. So, yes, I challenge you to go out and try something new. Go do something. Go find something with music, or at least there's music playing in the background. I'll tell you, we took our daughter to one of those kids, like, I don't know, activity center type places a few weeks ago, and it happened to be on a Friday. I thought, yes, we'll get there early. We'll drive a few hours away. We'll get there early, and it will beat the traffic. It's early. The kids will still be in school by the time we get there. We'll be we'll do our thing. We'll be finishing up. Well, we were late, and it was right at dinner time, and it was so loud. It was mania. I mean, it just was so loud, chaos, but so much fun. So everybody was so excited. My daughter was just beside herself, having absolute joy, ecstatic, I would say even. And so many kids, so many parents, it was, we all, even if you've been to one of these places, it's like you're checking your the sound level. Am I gonna have permanent hearing damage from this? I might. But I just think that sometimes we have to step out of that our regular comfort zone if we can, and put ourselves in a situation where it's like, something so different. We don't have to do it again. You don't have to do it again, but just try. Even just stick your head in there. Just take a peek around. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. Now we have... So we have a little flag. Okay, so we have a bird up here. We have a messenger. We have a flag. We have a person who looks like they're cooking. Some kind of cauldron. Making chili, maybe. Are you making chili? I like chili. One of my husband and I's first dates was going to a chili eating or not chili eating it was a chili cook-off. Chili cook-off. Okay, let's see. Yes, so I feel like there's a sense of where there was a little bit of conflict. And I feel like because I think of the hearth and I think of the family and I think of, maybe some kind of disagreement. And maybe it was during the holidays. I feel like maybe there has just been this last month or so, right, where communication has been off. It's been close to zero. Partially because you're busy, partially because you just can't be bothered. And I think it's just, not wanting to deal with conflict. Even if maybe there wasn't even a big conflict to have, but just kind of irritating or not getting along for one reason or another. Well, you have a messenger. And I think that it really is this time to kind of, put the white flag out there, humble self just a little bit, and be the first one to make contact. I think that, if this is somebody who, I keep thinking like a sibling. I feel like it's somebody who, or a good friend that feels like a sibling or a cousin or somebody within your age group. I feel like they need you, but they're not going to even bring it up to you. I feel like there's something going on with them, and for you to be reaching out first. And I think the universe is really nudging you to do this. And I think maybe even the olive branch here is maybe, like cooking dinner or having like a dinner party or going out to eat or whatever, meeting for coffee, something. Okay. And so, I think you'll feel a lot better once this happens, once this gets rolling, because I don't think it's going to be met with any kind of, ill feelings. I think that something's going on with them, and they're not gonna come to you, because of whatever has taken place. Okay, so we have The Mystique of Magdalene by Cheryl Rose, and I'm just trying these ones out. They're really pretty, and I'm just gonna stop where it feels right, and then we'll read it together. And it says, "Blessed be incoming messages." There we go. There it is. Blessed be. Incoming messages. Ooh, and this one's pretty. I like that. All right, there you go. There's the honey of the thing. Perfect timing. Everything is always in its right place, isn't it? Well, Capricorn, I want to say thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. And if you would be so kind as to like the video, it really does help the channel so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. And it is free to subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a comment, yes. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I don't know where I'm at right now. No. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I read them all, and they mean a lot. They really do. My favorite is waking up in the morning and reading them. I just, when I have my little tea, I sit at the table, I sit and read over them, and yeah, I don't know. It's nice to see what's going on with everybody. How are you feeling? What are you thinking about? What's resonating with you, and so on. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to bed. I'm off to bed now. And I just want to tell you I love you. Please take care of yourself. We're just going to talk in a few days. And thank you. Thank you again.